this?
Whiteboard.
Yes, it is.
1NC job.
It's a 1NC spending dissect, right, George?
Yeah.
Alright. Can you not go to the spending dissect in the blocks if you want to?
Yes.
Yes. Alright. Yo, pay attention. Alright. Hey. I know we're almost done. You should pay attention or you will lose everybody.
Can you close the doors, please? Thank you.
Alright. Jimmy, can you pick this? Can you not go for this disadvantage? If this is the 1NC and this is the 2AC. First answer, high economy kills people. Second answer, high economy does not prevent war. And 3, the economy causes war. Can you kick this? Can you kick the dissect? You have to go for it. Alright, Theo, can you not go to the spending dissect? Why? No, let's say you no longer think it's important. If this is the 2AC, can you kick the spending dissect?
You say
You can kick it? Sure, why not? I'm not going to go for it. Who agrees? You can kick it at any time. It's just like a counterpoint. Charlene, you can kick it at any time, right? It's just like a counterpoint.
No, because then you're basically saying that they have.
What do you mean? It's a dissad. It's no longer strategic. Not going for it. Deal with it, negative. Deal with it. I'm not going for it. Wish it away. Done. It's a dissad. It's not even conditional. Deal with it. What do you think? Yeah? I can do that? With this 2AC, I can do that. Unless I want to continue. Christy, can I not go for this dissad? Do I have to go for this dissad in the 2NC? No? Who thinks yes? Who thinks that I have to go for this disadvantage in the 2AC? No one? You're all wrong. Why? You have to concede an argument to get out of the disadvantage, right? Tell me which one of those 3 arguments you're going to concede to get out of this. What?
3.
Number 3, econ causes war. So you're going to concede an impact turn to get out of the dissad.
1.
This is an impact turn. The economy causes war. So I've made this an advantage to my affirmative with this answer. Great, I win. You conceded an impact turn. You conceded a new advantage that I made. Alright, so it's not 3.
1. 2.
1. Alright. The high economy kills people. What does this sound like? Sound like an impact turn? Right, so I can't concede 1. Right? Alright, let's try 2. High economy does not prevent war. Why can't we concede that argument? Why do we definitely not want to concede that argument? It's defense to your own impact, and they were an impact term. So under no circumstances can you kick the spending disadvantage in this debate. If you try to kick the spending disadvantage when this is the 2AC, you will lose every debate. Number 2 is defense to this. It doesn't answer this. If this is taken out, it still follows the structure. The economy's high, I kill the economy, and the economy is bad. Alright, now here's my question. Can I get the disadvantage now? In the 2NC. I didn't link turn, I said no link. I didn't link turn. I just said no link. If I concede the no link, what does that take out? It takes out the link, right? So the economy's high. Alright, that's great. It's high now. There's no link to the app. No way they can get the impact. Right? So the economy's high now. Great. I don't change that. So they don't have uniqueness for this impact turn or this impact turn. Does that make sense? So if I concede the no link, if that's red, I can get out of an impact turn. Alright. So you understand how to concede a disad when it's impact turn? If you can. If it's not, what should you do? If that no link argument is not there like it was before. Jeremy? Do you have to go for it? I'm sorry. Do you have to go for it? Yeah. Who wants to go for that? Who wants to go for the spending disad when they read 2 impact turns? I do. Why? If you read 2 impact turns in the 2AC, I'm going to read about 35 in the 2NC. And about, well, 2NC and 1NR about 35. And then how many minutes you got to answer 35 new impact turns? 5 minutes. Does that sound like a winning strategy? Probably not. Probably not. All right. We will. New 2AC. Same 1NC. My 1NC now is that the economy's low. I don't kill the economy. What are you saying? Oh, too bad. And link turn, I help the economy. Who thinks the 2NC has to go for this disad? Who thinks the 2NC has to go for this disad? Alright, you are all wrong again. The 2NC must go for this disadvantage. Why? Well, let's go through the logic again. Can you kick the? Can you say the? Can you concede this argument? If you concede this argument, that means they automatically have uniqueness for the link term. So the economy is definitively low, which answers that it's high. The economy is low. I don't kill the economy, and I help the economy, and a high economy solves war. That's a link term. Because I read the uniqueness and the link in the opposite direction. Anyone else? Who thinks they can, how about, so who thinks they can kick this at now? Is that, do you think you can kick this at right now? What argument are you going to concede to get out of it? The link turn is this whole thing. But the link turn itself, this is how to link turn the whole disad. This is the link turn. Okay, how about this? Does everyone understand why you can't kick it? The economy's low. If you concede that, I can still go for that, go for these two, and this. And I've answered these. Right? So this is now an advantage to my affirmative. Right? Does that make sense? Now here's my question now. Can I kick the disadvantage? Can I kick the disadvantage now? Jimmy, can I kick it? Who thinks you can kick it? Why? You're right. Why? Okay, if this isn't here, my advantage for the link turn is the economy's low, I don't kill it, I actually help it, and the economy's key to solve war. What is this? It's impact defense that takes out the impact. So if I concede this, there's no impact for my link turn to access. You get it? If you concede this, you cannot go for the dissent. Yeah? Alright, how about this? Can I kick this dissent? Can I kick this disadvantage? This is a trick question. Why can't I kick this disadvantage? What did I do here that I said you could never, ever, 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 ever do in debate? Yeah. I link and impact her, right? So the economy's low. I don't kill the economy. I help the economy, and the economy is bad.
So then you're doing bad things.
Yes. You just read a dissent against yourself. You know what I'm going to say in the 2NC? I'm going to extend every argument you made in the 2AC and say goodbye. You know? Anyone ever seen a boxing match?
Yeah.
What's a KO?
Oh,
Knockout. When you do this, it's a technical knockout in debate. TKO. You are done. I'm not sure what you can do to win this debate. You would have to really stink to lose this debate. Yeah. Alright, here's my question to you now. This is the 2AC. Can I kick the this out? Can I kick the this out?
No.
Who thinks no? Raise your hand no. Raise your hand yes. Why? Why? Who else thinks yes? Why? You're right. Alright. What doesn't this link term have? What if I extended this argument right here? The economy's high. You don't kill it. Great, it's already high. Alright? I help the economy. It's already helping. Yeah. Right? If you extend their link, you get out of it. Right? This is a no link argument, right? If you extend this, I don't kill the economy. Get out of this ad. Goodbye. See you spending this ad. Does that make sense to everyone? Does that not make sense to everyone? Charlene. Yeah. Means this. You can kick this. Here's my question now. Yes, that's my question. 1NC, Europe counter plan. 2AC, permutation, conditionality is bad. Can I kick this? Can I kick this counter plan? Who thinks no? Why yes? Yeah. Yeah, permutations and test of competition, I can extend it. That's the correct answer. Why is there a bit of a trick question? If you can get out of the permutation, right? You can get out of the counter plan by conceding the permutation.
Michael?
But you still have to answer conditionality as bad, right? So I, in the 1AR, can still go for conditionality bad. Reasons why you can't run a conditional option. But I'm not going for the counter plan anymore. Right? I don't have to answer the counter plan. Because it's not competitive. It's just a matter of what you did in the debate. You did it conditionally. So you can kick this, but you still have to answer conditionality as bad. Yeah.
So if you say conditionality is back here, do you have to say it again later?
The AF?
Yeah.
You can choose in the 1AR whether or not you want to go for conditionality back. If you don't think if you want to spend time somewhere else, do it. Yeah.
So can you just say the conditionality is better to it, like later on state the evidence?
There's no evidence for conditionality.
I mean, like, read your paragraph.
Yeah, no. You have to read that in the 2AC.
Okay.
If you say conditionality bad, just that in the 2AC, I'm going to say you can't go for conditionality because I don't know why it's bad, there's no warrant. Yeah? Did this help everybody a little bit? Do you now know how a link turn and an impact turn work and the circumstances in which you can kick a disad or a counterplan or a critique? Maybe? You're looking at me like a deer in the headlights. just like that's the card. You're like. All right. Should the negative impact turn, Dio? Should they?
They should
Yeah, if they can, why not? If it's strategic, do it. Why should the affirmative not impact turn, Theo? Is the choice a time-pressured speech? If they read 3 disadvantages and you impact turn one of those disadvantages, how many impact turns do you think you can read and still cover everything? 1? How many do you think the 2NC is going to... You read 1 impact turn, how many answers are they going to make to that? How many laptops are in this room? Alright, yeah. So what should you do on the affirmative? Link turn, why? What does the link turn have that the impact turn doesn't? Is the impact turn specific to the mechanism of the affirmative? If I say economy bad against discover, is that specific to discover? No. If I say discover solves the economy, is that specific to discover? So is there a chance the negative could have less evidence for the specificity of your link turn? Yes. So you should link turn on the affirmative. You link turn. What does this mean, George? It means you must have what? Yeah. Why do you think you have to have lots of uniqueness evidence then? To make your link turn unique. Good answer. Right? So you can do all your stuff, all your link work beforehand, and later on, right before you get the most recent uniqueness evidence. So your link turns are super, super, super unique.
Can I take them to school to practice? Yeah.
Should you impact turn or link turn? Alan is like, no way, Jose. Who thinks yes? Why? Alright. Do you want another advantage or do you not want another advantage? Alright, good. He thinks it's strategic. Do you want another advantage to the affirmative? Oh good, she thinks so. Do you want another one? Yeah, exactly. He's playing Tetris. You want another advantage to the affirmative. I certainly do. So I'm going to impact turn and link turn things. It definitely pressures the 2 and R. Now here's my question. You remember before when I made the argument that said economy doesn't solve war at the end of the link turn? Should I say that? Should I give them a way to kick out of the disadvantage? It depends. Right? I wouldn't. I might. If I really don't want them to go for the disadvantage, maybe. But if I'm confident, I'm going to make sure they have to go for that disadvantage in the 2 and R. Because that's what I want. Because I think I'm going to beat them. Because I cut this awesome link turn evidence that's going to beat them. And guess what? You can't kick that disadvantage. Alright, now that we know that, why is conditionality bad? Europe is bad. Permutation and Europe is bad. I impact turned the counterplan, didn't I? But permutation, test competition, see you later. Conditionality, I can kick it anytime, don't want to go for it. You impact turned it, you put offense on it, see ya. If this was a disad, you'd have to go for it, and it would be strategic. Since it's conditional, I could just, you know, whoop, done. Is that fair? Is it? What if it forces me to bring offense that answers the counter plan and the disadvantage? Doesn't that increase your thought process and sort of like argumentative thinking? Maybe. Is that possible? I don't know. Maybe. You know? What if they say the spending disad and the capitalism critique? What impact turn or link turn can you say there? None, because they contradict each other. Is that fair? Is that fair? Probably not. No? That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone understand this a little better now? Is that like a salute? Is it a hand raise? Alright, yeah.
It's even deeper than this.
Alright, we'll take a minute break.